climate change should make you think home ownership. Did you write that?
Yes, I did, Senator.
It's pretty bold. You own a home?
I do, in a flood zone.
Have you sold it?
Have I sold my home?
Yeah.
I live in my home, sir.
Oh, well, you're telling everybody else to sell theirs. You're a climate extremist, aren't you, Professor?
Certainly not, Senator.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today, I'm breaking down one of the most heated moments in the Senate I've seen all year. Senator John Kennedy went full scorched earth on Professor Keyes, and trust me, you don't want to miss these 10 takeaways.
So when you make predictions, these are my words, not yours. When you make predictions that climate change is going to destroy home ownership and the insurance market and otherwise cause the earth to spin off its axis, those predictions are made on the basis of climate models, is that right?
The forward-looking forecasts are based on models. My discussion was retrospective and focused on the data we've collected over the last 5 years.
If those models are wrong, then your predictions would be impacted, wouldn't they?
Senator, I would say that the famous quote is that all models are wrong, but some are useful. And in this case, there's a preponderance of evidence that suggests the direction that climate's headed.
Methanethiol?
I'm not aware of that term, Senator.
I'm surprised. I've read a lot of your writings. You seem to fancy yourself as a climate expert.
Senator, I'm an expert on housing markets, mortgage markets, and insurance markets. I'm not a climate scientist.
If I told you that methanethiol is a sulfur-based aerosol gas, kind of smells like rotten cabbage, that is produced by microscopic plankton in all of our oceans, which cover 75% of the Earth's surface. Would you have reason to disagree with me?
I certainly wouldn't, Senator. I'm here to talk about insurance.
If I told you that this methanethanol is an aerosol, which escapes into our environment, it oxidizes and produces particles that substantially reflect the sun's radiation and heat and prevents climate change. Would you have a reason to disagree with me?
I wouldn't, Senator. I'm here to talk about the insurance crisis.
I know you don't want to talk about things that undermine your confident assertions, but this is important. The Institute of Marine Sciences and the Cabrera Institute of Physical Chemistry just a few days ago published a startling study. It's being widely reported. And it found that while scientists in these climate change models on which you rely have always known about methanethiol, that now science has discovered ways to better measure it, and that it demonstrates that there's 25% more methanethiol being released into our atmosphere than any scientist ever thought. And that's going to have a huge impact on cooling the earth, and we're going to have to recalibrate all of our climate change models. I suggest you read it, Doc. I see this essay that you wrote in the New York Times, appropriate New York Times, climate change should make you think homeownership. Did you write that?
Yes, I did, Senator.
It's pretty bold. You own a home?
I do, in a flood zone.
Have you sold it?
Have I sold my home?
Yeah.
I live in my home, sir.
Oh, well, you're telling everybody else to sell theirs. You're a climate extremist, aren't you, Professor?
Certainly not, Senator.
You are a political extremist, aren't you?
Certainly not, Senator.
On July...
First, Kennedy kicked things off by asking Keyes if he was basically a fortune teller, questioning how anyone could trust his climate predictions. Keyes kept his cool, saying his focus is on housing and insurance, not weather forecasts. Second, Kennedy doubled down, quoting, "All models are wrong, but some are useful." Then he dropped a curveball about plankton releasing more methanol than we thought, hinting that climate models might be way off. Keyes calmly redirected, reminding everyone he's not a climate scientist. He's here for the housing market. Third, Kennedy called out Keyes for writing about climate risks in the New York Times, but still living in a flood zone. Hypocrisy, or just life choices? Keyes pushed back, saying he's not a climate extremist or a political one. Fourth, things got personal fast. Kennedy pulled up old tweets, some pretty spicy ones, accusing Keyes of insulting voters and bashing right-wing culture. Keyes denied they were his, saying maybe they were retweets or likes, not his own words. Fifth, Kennedy wasn't having it. He argued that even a like means approval. The back and forth got tense, with Keyes sticking to his guns and Kennedy refusing to let up. Sixth, the clock was ticking, but Kennedy kept pushing, accusing Keyes of dodging questions and being extreme. The chairman finally had to step in and cut things off. So what do you think? Was Kennedy exposing contradictions, or did Keyes get unfairly grilled? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense breakdowns. See you next time.